Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul and you're watching me on my Facebook page on my YouTube channel Quantos. If you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always come with new ideas and try to inform you of latest development because I strongly believe that if you will keep up with the change and try to inculcate a habit of assimilating new things, learning new things and unlearning old ones, the outdated ones, you will certainly be in top 5% where they will find themselves competent for every opportunity because honing our skills, making ourselves one of the best version of ourselves each and every time and trying to be apt for new positions. So that is why keep yourself motivated, try to listen to those people who can create certain positive vibes around, because listening to good people and listening to better knowledge is important. Because what happens, knowledge is also contagious. Don't you understand that? Knowledge is contagious. Yeah. If 5% around you are knowledgeable, then it will be most likely that your generation and your uh, own understanding will also get better over the period of time because you're hanging with all the successful people around you. So these are the things. That is why I always recommend you that you listen to good people, you listen to good and better videos wherever you get that. Whatever kind of information, if you get that, try to listen. But don't listen such people who are intensely trying to misguide you, and weight, their weight of the stigma of the evil is so high that if you will get in their clutch, you will also drown your spiritual light. You will not be able to get away from that. What they are doing actually, they are trying to mislead people in different directions. There are certain people available in this world. You know, I just want to tell you what will happen if the chosen ones, they are mostly broke. And if they will vanish, the essence of spiritual ascension will be halted. It has been centuries since Moses, since Jesus, or since Gautam Buddha has been emanated on this earth, as a better guide, for the people, better inspiration for the people. So the same will happen. If because they are so cunning, they know exactly what will happen. If they will counter each and every chosen one, they have money. Some of them have good money, and they use that to claim power, to bring their domination, to bring their evil-minded and evil control over the people, and that is what they are doing. So what will happen? If chosen ones will not be able to find ascension, they will be confined. Because whatever happens, physical reality gives us the power, and some politicians, some wealthy people have certain power. They have influence over our life. But chosen ones, whom universal forces support, if they will be debilitated, then the whole system of spiritual ascension will debilitate on this planet. Because of the light we get from sun, many ascension on spirituality unfolding happens on earth. But don't take that guarantee. For receiving the spiritual ascension, it is important that our planet earth, its vibrational frequency should match those divine frequencies. So that is why the good beings here on earth are important. That is what we have to understand. Though these are irrational things, these are metaphysical things, but I'm trying to discuss that because it has more impact in our life, in our development, than that of rational reality that we have constructed in our mind, in our thought. Because these metaphysical things are really important. Try to understand that. It is vital, that's what I'm trying to deal here. They will try to give you lottery, but lottery will not last long. You know very well how development happens in our life and how sustainable development happens. If you want to get sustained and better fortune should be coming in your life, which can sustain, you have to align with divine frequency. You have to find yourself in right vibration. And right vibration only happens when you do the right actions, and you will decipher the cunning forces and counteract them. Because the cunning forces know that what will happen if the chosen ones will be debilitated and they will have no immense effect or any kind of power over people, any kind of influence over people. The other little forces that are working, millions and billions of entities in the world, they will have to surrender to them, because eventually they want such a minimal ascension. That is what they will get through those cunning people, those who are responsible for every kind of climate change because of their disguise, which the forces know, why they are responsible, but they are trying to attribute it to other people. This is what they are doing. But I want to tell you the reality that you have to perceive. I know that if there will be no positive forces like Jesus or like Buddha or like Moses, these entities, this is what they want. These entities want control over the world, other people, or cunning people. And this is what will happen. In the end, the universal forces will have to surrender to them. Little forces, not all the mega forces, because they will part their ways to other planets, wherever they will find life or whatever kind of. There are billions of planets in this universe. They will move somewhere else. They are not bounded to a particular planet. We are here living on Earth. So this is our responsibility, that we take care of our Mother Earth. This is our responsibility. But the cunning people trying to cheat each and every forces across globe, because they have lottery system. But lottery will not sustain. Even if you will find 7 lakh or 7 crore rupees, it will not sustain, because sustainable development is something else, which will unfold in your life. You will do good deeds and certain relationships which are vital for you, the right choice. If you will make, then only it will be sustainable. We know, we have been through that very process. We have been facing all the challenges from a decade, and that is why we know actually what is going on in this world. And that is what I want to clarify to all the people. Whatever is happening that they are attributing to others, it is happening because of their own deeds. And this is what they know, criteria, that if they will confine the chosen ones, the other forces will have to surrender to them. This is what they want. Unfold the black star. This is happening. This is the reality of Earth. You will understand exactly when you will find ascension. You will try to decipher all these forces. When you interact with the universal forces, the spiritualism, spiritual world, you will try to know that, because we have been those times, when we have been cheated. We have got cheated, and then we learn over a period of time through our mistakes, and then we decipher, we look into the details, then we got all these things. And all these things looks like a felonic case, but it is the real truth. Whatever is happening in your backyard, which you are not aware of, because whatever you think in front of you, you think of that, your thought is limited, it is confined to a 3D world, but whenever you will be spiritually awakened, you will see deep meanings of the things happening around. So don't get fooled. One day you will get chance to rekindle your inner worth, your inner wisdom, your inner spiritual ascension. Then you will recognize whatever I am telling you. Then it will resonate with you at that very time. It may not be true. It may not be true for you today. You will not be decipher what I am trying to say today. But once you will be in that frequency, in that channel, in that spectrum, at that very point, if you will get my message, it will be delivered to you very, very effectively, and you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. That's why be someone who can be intelligent. I know that you try to be intelligent, but you get fooled all the time because of these cunning forces. And if you will not take a stance, if you will not take action, dark forces will win. And this has been happening almost from 5 or 6 decades. But this is the time to take action for all those people who are chosen ones. Thank you for listening to me.